What's up, you guys? My name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little haul for you guys. I went to Goodwill. I actually went to two different Goodwills because I was trying to see if they had any like current books that I really wanted, or just any books in general that I thought looked good. Goodwill, I don't, if you guys don't know, like their books are very, very inexpensive. I paid between $1 and $2 for every single book. So that is a great deal, to me, especially. And so I just wanted to show you guys what I got. I got quite a few books, but most of them are from a particular series. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Also, look, you guys, I got a new bookshelf. She's so cute. I love her. I got her at Walmart, $34.95 or something like that. So yeah, it was so worth it. So cute, so needed. We love her. I actually already need another one for all of my books. Unless I can like fix them so that all my books fit. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so the first book that I got is Swear on This Life. I have heard such good things about this book. I get so excited whenever I see books that have been recommended by the people that I watch on YouTube when I find them like at Goodwill or whatever. So this one was actually $3.99, but the back says, when a best-selling debut novel from mysterious author J. Colby becomes a literary event of the year, Emmeline reads it reluctantly. As an adjunct writing instructor at UC San Diego, with her own stalled literary career and a bumpy long-term relationship, Emmeline isn't thrilled to celebrate the accomplishment of a young and gifted writer. Yet, from the very first page, Emmeline is entranced by the story of Emerson and Jackson, two childhood best friends who fall in love and dream of a better life beyond the long dirt road and the winds through their impoverished town in rural Ohio. That's because the novel is patterned on Emmeline's own dark and desperate childhood, which means that J. Colby must be Jace, the best friend and first love she hasn't seen in more than a decade. Now, far from being flattered that he wrote the novel from her perspective, Emmeline is furious, that he co-opted her painful past and took some dramatic, creative liberties with the ending. The only way that she can put her mind at ease is to find and confront J. Colby, but she's not quite prepared to learn the truth behind the fiction. That seems very, very interesting, if you ask me. So I'm very excited to read that. These two books that I found is actually the book and then the devotional that goes with it. I love Lisa TerKeurst. Okay, she's the one that wrote this book. I have several of her books. I love her books. They're all like for kind of like Christian self-help books, I guess, if that's what you want to call them. But I absolutely love them. I think they're so good. I was so excited when I found both of them. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So I have several of her books and I love them. They're some of my favorite books. Forgive Me What You Can't Forget, Uninvited, I'll Start on Monday, which is about a diet, and like just different stuff. So I really love her books. And this one is called Unglued. Making wise choices in the midst of raw emotions. And it says, God gave us emotions to experience life, not to destroy it. And I really need this. Like, my emotions are insane, girl. They are insane. So then also there's the devotional that goes with it. So there's the book and then the devotional, and it's like a 60-day devotional. And if you don't know what a devotional is, it's basically like you do a reading every single day, and it kind of like breaks down like specific things, like this one says the most searched for answer, and then it gives you a verse, and then this one gives you like a thought for the day, and then this one just gives you like a little it just gives you like a little devotional, like a little I guess like explanation of why they're pointing this verse out to you, what it means to them, just like a little bit of a deeper dive, I guess, on things. And I really, really love this. I'm so excited. I've loved all of her books, so I can't wait to read that one. This one I was super excited to find. I've actually been wanting this book, and it's called Love Does by Bob Goff. Discover a secretly incredible life in an ordinary world. So this one says, when love does, life gets interesting. Each day turns into a hilarious, whimsical, meaningful chance to make faith simple and real. Each chapter is a story that forms a book, a life, and this one life is one you don't want to miss. Life and fun, unique and profound, the lessons drawn from Bob's life and the attitude just might inspire you to be secretly incredible too. So I really love his books, and I also have heard him a lot on I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Sadie Robertson. Her podcast is Well That's Good, and he's been on it several times, and I've heard him each time he came on there, and he gives like very positive Polly vibes, so I really like him, and I can't wait to read this book. I think he just has like a really good way of looking at things. Also, I found this book called Love Defined, and it's actually from the YouTubers here on YouTube, obviously, the YouTubers Girl Defined. I had no idea that they wrote a book. I really didn't. I'm not like, I don't follow their videos like that. Like, I just know of them. I did like watch a few of their videos like when I was a lot younger. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they wrote a book. So this one's called Love Defined, Embracing God's Vision for Lasting Love and Satisfying Relationships. It's co-written by both Kristen and Bethany, which are the two girls of Love Defined. And I can't wait to read it. I think it's gonna be good. Oh, it has like a study guide and everything. Like at the end of each chapter, I guess, has like a study guide. That's pretty good. It doesn't look like it's ever been opened or read. But yeah, so I was pretty excited when I got that book. Okay. So, the last several books that I got are these books right here. I got all of the Twilight series. Oh my gosh, like including Midnight Sun, which I have actually not read. Interesting enough, I haven't read it. It came out, that Midnight Sun actually came out whenever I was already like over my Twilight phase, so I didn't care to read it, but now I'm actually excited to get to read it. I read all of the Twilight books. I remembered. I read all of the Twilight books when I was in the 6th grade. I read all of them after the first movie came out. So whenever I saw this, I don't know, I was like, oh my gosh, because at first I saw Eclipse, like the book, and I was like, oh wow, they have Eclipse, like they have a whole book here, that's crazy. And then I was like, oh my gosh, they have Breaking Dawn too. And then I was like, that would be so cool, like if they had the first two. And then I looked to the side and they had the first two, and I was like, oh, Twilight and New Moon, oh my gosh. And so I got them and I put them in my cart, and then I was like, wow, that's such a score, like that's so cool. And then I was looking around again, and then I saw that they also had Midnight Sun, and I was like, what are the odds that I would find every single book from Twilight here? Like, it's so crazy. And I've actually never been to that Goodwill before because I heard that it wasn't very good. So like, I didn't never wanted to go there, but I was like, you know what? No, like I'm gonna give it a chance. So I went in, and that's where I found all of these books, and I was so excited. So I have the first book, which is Twilight, and then I have the second book, which is New Moon, and then the third book, which is Eclipse, and then the fourth book, which is Breaking Dawn, and then the fifth book, which apparently, well, so it is the fifth book, but I didn't know that there's also a novella. So on the back of this book, it shows this novella. It says it's an Eclipse one, an Eclipse novella, The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. I have no idea who that is. I obviously have not read these books in like a really long time. I haven't even seen the movies in a really long time. So I'm gonna have to look up who that is. I'm not sure, but whatever. Anyway, so, and then I also got Midnight Sun, and why did they have to pick that for the picture? That just looks so disgusting to me. Like, that just looks so nasty. Ew, like I hate it, but whatever. Yeah, I was so excited though whenever I found all those books, and I really because I kind of want to have like a thing full of like just books that I have read over time. There is one book that I had found at like, was it like Dollar Tree or something, that I must have gotten rid of because I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I should reread that book. And then I went through all my books and I couldn't find it, but it was basically of like this girl who was talking online to like this famous singer that she was like really obsessed with, but she didn't know it was him. And it ends up being like a thriller book because I think she like kills him in the end or something like that. It was very, very interesting. But I don't know what happened to that book. I don't have it anymore. I was looking for it, but yeah. Why is that relevant? I have no idea. But anyways, I was really excited. So like the first two are paperbacks, but the rest of them are hardcover books, and I just thought that was so cool. Like, I honestly, you guys, I think I said it at the beginning, like I always take the dust covers off, or like I always take the covers off of the books because I just think that this looks so much prettier. Like, even if it has like the little dents and stuff, I don't care. Like, I just think that this looks so much prettier than having like a cover on it. My mom gets so mad at me when I do that because she's like, you're gonna mess up the book. I'm like, I don't care. It looks so much better without it. But yeah. And then the last thing that I got is like not book related, but I just thought it was iconic, and it's a Selena cup. Oh my gosh, you guys, I screamed. I think I scared this little old lady that was looking at the cups because I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Selena cup. And so I like snatched it real quick before anybody had a chance. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I don't know if I have this one. I have like several of the striped cups. I wish I would have been able to get all of them, but I wasn't able to get all of them, which is so sad. But I found this one, and I'm not gonna be like drinking out of it or anything, just because like I wouldn't trust a cup from Goodwill to drink out of, no matter how much I cleaned it. I don't think that I could bring myself to drink out of it, but I just thought it was so cute. I was so excited whenever I found it, you guys. But yeah, that was my haul. Very short, very small, but so worth it. I have not had a chance to like really buy like a lot of new books lately. I did buy one book not that long ago. I found Fourth Wing at Goodwill, the hardcover of Fourth Wing, which was very, very lucky. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just found this book. So I'm really excited to get into that one. Currently, I am in the middle of reading Powerful. so far so good, girl. I'm very excited. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I got. And if you've ever heard of any of these books or if you've read them, let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.